my thing. Let me know if my profile. Let me know if if it works. Oh, what? Oh, oh, okay. Oh, true. Okay. I need. I have nothing to drink. I'll just finger it now. Okay. It's denial. That's how it starts. All right. All right. Let me spell it out, then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your clients, then I will be seeing you in court. What? What's gotten into you, Daddy? Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Wasp, I thought you were in the shower. Get. Hello? Get back in the shower, Stinky. Get back in the shower. You can join later. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. Spirit of justice, but curiosity killed the dog. All right, see you later. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please, don't do this. Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear we're headed to court. That's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court? Yes, the hell I am. Daddy, Apollo, no, we can't have our agency's talent competing against each other. It's too late, Trucy. The die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interests. But so, what's it gonna be, Apollo? We're gonna have to take this to trial. We sure the hell are. We sure the hell are. Have to battle Mr. Wright in court. The legendary Phoenix Wright. No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dirk at least. Wait. I owe it to I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do? Battle Mr. Wright. There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client, even if it means facing off against you. I know that's right. Speak, boy, what the fuck? Alright. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win. You got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! First Daddy, now you? Polly! You're not seriously... Sorry, Tracy. But I have to do this. Wait. Oh, something's up with him. Something is up. Alright then. I better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court. Daddy, no, wait! Fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Korean now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix. I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. There's always a chance, right? You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's Order, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally pull him out of the shadows. The first step of your revolution. Yes, the revolution to restore Korain to its former glory and save Nahyuta's soul. I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're gonna win this one, you'll see. I know you can do it, son. Okay. It doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Right. I have to win this for Dirk. And for Nahyuta. Wait, I can't read that. Oh, his salvation, along with all of Korain, depends on it. And that's on period. Why are you all the way at the bottom? Hello? Okay, whatever. May 17th, 10:08 a.m. District Courts. Defendant's Lobby. Defendant Lobby number 3. Just so you know, I'm not gonna take sides. Message received, loud and clear. Good, because I don't like this one bit. You and Daddy should be on the same team. Sorry, Tracy. Wow, she's really mad. I'm sorry too, little lady. This is all my fault. Just worried things will never be the same between Daddy and Apollo. If they go through with this. Is that all? Well, I won't worry about that. That's the way it is with us men. We may fight, but we don't burn bridges. Yeah, unless it's like, you know, y'all are fighting in the GC, but it's the last largest argument you'll have. Or if you're playing Monopoly. Both Monopoly and Uno can ruin relationships. We may fight, but we don't burn bridges. Really? Sure. One minute we're trading blows, and the next we're having drinks together. We're simple creatures at heart. I sure hope you're right. Help. Right, I forgot I changed. I just bit my tongue. That fucking hurt. Right, I forgot I changed their outfits. Sorry I'm late, Apollo. Athena, there you are. What happened with you and Mr. Wright yesterday? Oh, about that. I ended up going to the wrong airport. I was waiting there thinking his flight was really late, and before I knew it, I dozed off. By the time I woke up, it was already dark. I figured something like that had happened. Being late and dozing off are the two things you do best. Yuck. Guilty as charged. So then I take it you have no idea what today's case is about? Not a clue. Sorry. What is today's case about, if I might ask? Another locked room mystery? A suspect with a flimsy alibi? Ooh, or a dying message? Sorry, strike 3, you're out. It's a civil case. A civil case? You act like I'm speaking Swahili here. It's just the Right Anything Agency specializes. The Right Anything Agency specializes in criminal law, or so I thought. In civil cases, there are no prosecutors, right? Instead, both parties retain an attorney. Right. And the other attorney is someone you know very well. Really? Who? The trial will begin shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom at once. Okay, let's do this. Apollo, wait, who's the other attorney? And where's Mr. Wright? No time to explain. Let's go. Okay, right behind you. May 17th, 10:30 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 6. Alright, let's do this. Oh God. Ugh. Okay, great. Let's do this, shall we? Court is now in session. Oh, um... is this some sort of practice session? A mock trial, perhaps? No, it's not, Your Honor. It's the real deal, Your Honor. So then you two have had a falling. Out. I won't have you used in my courtroom for that, you know? It's nothing like that, Your Honor. Exactly. It just so happens that we have different clients in this case. I see. Well, here's to hoping this has no adverse effect on your work relationship. You can say that again. I had no idea we'd be going up against the boss today. You sure this is a good idea, Apollo? What? Do you want to switch sides? Honestly, I'd rather be anywhere but here right now. Well, at least she is here. I'm really gonna need her help. Mr. Justice. Yes? Don't expect me to pull any punches just because you're the opposing lawyer. As I said, the kid gloves are off. And come what may, they'll stay off. Same here, Mr. Wright. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Yeesh, you guys are really chopping at the bit, aren't you? I don't mind a good fight between coworkers. Just keep this civil case civil. Now then, if the plaintiff would take... Right, I forgot plaintiff was a word. If the plaintiff will take the stand, we may begin. Right, left, halt! Oh, this bastard. Noble judge, members of the gallery, good day to you. I am politician. Yeah, we know you're a politician. This is but the start of my epic campaign, and you all have the honor of witnessing it. I believe the youth of this country are our very future. Too long have they been looked down on and given the cold shoulder. So to them I say, ask not what you can do for your country, ask what you can do for me. Mr. Retition, what is that crazy contraption you're riding in? It's my custom-made election-winning campaign mobile. Beautiful, isn't it? You're at a witness stand, not a campaign podium. So come out of there this instant. Yeah, your fucking bitch vehicle is ugly anyway. Alright, now, with the plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Bright, please explain the complaint filed against the defendant. Mr. Tish's complaint against the defendant is simple. The defendant, one Dirk Sadmati, stole my client's family heirloom, the crystal of Amy Faye. Mr. Atishan merely seeks its return. This wouldn't have happened if that archaeologist hadn't kicked the bucket. I see. Well, Mr. Justice, let's have your opening statement, if you would. The defense asserts that the item in question is the Founder's Orb, a sacred relic from Kurain. Go on. It seems someone asked an archaeologist, Dr. Archie Buff, to study the orb. Dr. Buff determined that it was a Kurainese national treasure known as the Founder's Orb. The very orb that was stolen from a treasure room in Kurain several weeks ago. Yes, I saw a news report about that. The theft of the Kurainese national treasure caused quite an uproar in the kingdom. Well, we believe that it was not, in fact, a theft in the traditional sense, but rather that it was spirited out of Kurain for Dr. Buck to study, by someone for Dr. Buck to study. You don't say. And around that time, an acquaintance of the defendant learned of Dr. Buff. He made contact with the doctor, who agreed to hand over the orb. Apparently, the doctor wanted nothing to do with it once he learned it had been stolen. The hell? It seems you even have a transfer agreement between both parties. Mr. Satmati also agreed to return the Founder's Orb to the Kingdom of Kurain, once the doctor verified it was the real thing. I see. So the dispute centers on whether the item in question is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Amife. That, in turn, will determine the object's rightful owner. I'd better bring my A game. Going up against Mr. Wright won't be a walk in the park. Come to think of it, the name Dirk Sadmati sounds awful familiar. But I can't recall where I've heard it. Oh, it's probably your imagination, Your Honor. My imagination, you say? Are you sure about this, Apollo? He's a wanted criminal in Kurain, isn't he? In Kurain, yes. Here, he's just a tourist. Very well. Let's begin the proceedings. Bailiff, would you bring in the first witness? Who the fuck? Oh, it's Emma. Why we sent her on her feet? Hello? Capcom's unscripted fetish. No. Emma. Show some manners. We're in court. I know, it's just... This is a civil trial, so I was surprised to see a detective take the stand. I had her do some digging on Dr. Buff. What for? You disappoint me, Apollo. First, you know I'm not just a detective, I'm a forensic scientist. Do try to remember that. Second, you owe Mr. Wright an apology. After all he's done for you, you have some nerve. First, I'm sorry. And second, I'm really just trying to do my job. You'll never get anywhere with that attitude. Okay, little miss. Take some advice from someone who's been there. Why do I feel like I'm on trial here? Detective Sky, your testimony, if you please. The Doctor's Dark Secrets. The police have had their eyes on Dr. Buff for some time. And just today, a number of stolen artifacts were discovered in the study. Stolen? Oh, girl. Among them were a priceless urn and a statue that were stolen from the Fey clan. It seems the Doctor would do anything to study artifacts, including steal them. As for the relic at the center of this dispute, he likely stole it from the Attition resident. Well, no, because we found that bitch in a cave. Don't get beat up. The Doctor is a thief. Why am I just hearing about this now? Well, cat burglar isn't something he'd put on his resume. He was more careful than that. But the fact is, he was a classic treasure hunter. A treasure hunter, huh? Like people who have thrilling adventures in exotic places risking life and limb for glory? I doubt Dr. Buff was the star of his own hit movie series, Athena. Out of respect for the dead, I will say Dr. Buff wasn't doing it to get rich. Apparently, he only wanted to borrow artifacts to study them. He would then return them as soon as his research was finished. According to the Doctor's child, he would either repair or restore some of the artifacts he stole before returning them. He believed he was honoring the dead by discovering their history through artifacts. But whatever lofty ideals he held, it makes no difference. Larceny is larceny. Yes, he certainly sounds no different from a regular thief to me. Okay, but see, at least he returned the items, and even fixed them for no charge. Put some respect on his name, hello? So, let's say for a moment that the Doctor really did moonlight in stealing artifacts. Might he not have stolen the Founder's Orb and Godian and brought it back here himself? Nope. There's no record of him traveling overseas over the past few years. He could have done it under a false name. Plus, he couldn't very well leave his reclusive child at... Okay, you're right. His reclusive child at home all alone. Then this really must be the crystal of it. Judge, don't get hurt. I love you, old man, but don't get hit. Yes, he stole it from the Attition residence. Probably so he could study it. This is the left hook I did not need. I bet you never saw that coming, Apollo. Yeah, when Mr. Wright said the kid gloves were off, he wasn't kidding. I just know he's hoping I back down. What the fuck just moved in the corner of my eye? When I catch... when I catch whatever the fuck just moved, it's on sight. It's on sight. With whatever the fuck moved in the corner of my eye. I just know Phoenix is hoping I back down. I will not! Mr. Justice, you may proceed with your cross-examination. I just know I'm gonna get one of... I just know I'm gonna get the biggest plot twist. At some point. The police have had their eyes on Dr. Buff for some time. Oh. Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it! How exactly did Dr. Buff arouse the suspicion of the police anyway? Chalk it up to good old-fashioned sleuthing. After investigating countless artifact thefts over the past few years, the police finally zeroed in on him and the Doctor became their prime suspect. A number of those artifact thefts occurred in Korean Village too, if I might add. And that started right around the time the Doctor moved there. But he was never arrested. I take it there was nothing concrete linking him to a crime? No, which is why we were never able to get a search warrant in the first place. It's hard to arrest artifact thieves unless you catch them red-handed. Still, the police had him under constant surveillance. And just today, a number of stolen artifacts were discovered in his study.
Hold it!
Hold it! Are you sure these allegedly stolen artifacts are the real deal? They're not fakes, that's for sure. Take the urn, for example. Apparently, it's an extremely intricate work of art. Its design, cracks, and other features would be impossible to replicate perfectly. Oh yeah, I remember this case in, what was it, the second game? The second Phoenix Wright game? Actually, I've had a few run-ins with that urn myself. So I was shocked to see it there in the doctor's study. I can say without a doubt that that urn was stolen from the Fae clan. I see. Detective Sky, please continue with your testimony if you would. Among them were a priceless urn and statue that were stolen from the Fae clan. Were any other stolen artifacts found besides those belonging to the Faes? Yes, for instance... Remember the large relief on the wall? The large who? It was chiseled out of some ancient ruins in the kingdom of Korain several years ago. Oh, that thing on the left. The mural. Chiseled out? Didn't that damage it? Well, he did restore the parts that were so faded you could barely see them anymore. Seems he intended to return it someday, so one could say his intentions were good. But good intentions are no get-out-of-jail-free card, that's a fact. If I might add, with respect for the deceased, the quality of the restoration was apparently exceptional. It seems the doctor invested a lot of money in hiring an extremely talented specialist. He sounds like a good man who took a wrong turn somewhere. I guess Sarge takes after him in that way. Any further questions? If not... It seems the doctor would do anything to study artifacts, including steal them. I agree to hand over this work. I was. Oh my god, is that... What is the silly creature doing? No. What'd you do now? Oh. I mean, is he wrong? Ross, pet the poor baby. Pet. Pet the... It seems the doctor would do it in the study artifact, including steal them. Hold it! These alleged thefts have been going on for some time. At least 5 years, as far as we can tell. All the recent thefts had been local, but before moving to Korain Village, he had been stealing from ruins around the world. Dr. Buff was an international criminal. This data lends itself but to but one conclusion. Dr. Buff was a thief. As for the relic at the center of this dispute, he likely stole it from the Attition residence.
Hold it!
You claim he stole a family heirloom from the Attition residence, but claiming something doesn't make it true. Unfortunately, it is true. How can you be so sure? A police report was filed concerning the theft 1 year ago, in fact. What? A whole year ago? August 25th of last year, to be exact. The report states, and I quote, "The crystal of Amife was discovered to be missing from the Attition storehouse at 10 a.m. The storehouse lock had been... Girl! Wait. Hello? No, because wait a minute. Wait, no, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Ding. Signed, Politician Wimperson. What the fuck kind of last name is Wimperson? Ugh. I mean, all politicians do is whimper and whine and bitch about shit. So I guess that part tracks. Huh? The guy who we're up against is a politician. He's trying to run for mayor. After all the shit we went through to get this fuck ass thing, I almost died in a cave. And fuckhead here, where'd he go? Fuckhead here pushed me down a hole. I still want to know when he got glasses. Old ass man. No. I can't find my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Fred, oh Fred, I can't find my glasses. Oh, a year-old report suddenly lends the plaintiff's claim credence. The doctor really could have stolen the crystal of Ami Faye. Not only that, Your Honor, but the Founder's Orb was only found to be missing several weeks ago. That is nearly a year after the crystal's theft was reported. Therefore, I believe we must consider the orb and the crystal to be two separate items. Politician Wimperson? Not the most awe-inspiring tale, and I can see... Nah. Yeah, no, it's not. He's... No. Ew. Fucking fuckhead disgusts me. I need something to drink. Oh, damn. What the fuck was that? Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Anyway. No, I'll most likely forget. Not the most awe-inspiring tail end, is it? I can see why he cut it. Not that he inspires confidence without it. Still, I probably think the same in his shoes. I don't know. The name Wimperson has a ring to it for a politician. A report filed a year ago by one Mr. Politician Wimperson. I still can't for the theft of the crystal of Ami Faye. A police report was filed about the crystal's theft about a year ago, but the theft of the Founder's Orb was only reported a few weeks ago. So the crystal's police report was filed way before the orb was found missing. That's just the stolen relic. It's the crystal of Ami Faye, as Mr. Attition Wimper says. I thought the police report is a fake. After all, Emma is the one who submitted it as evidence. Still, I feel like something we learned in that police report is important somehow. Yeah, no, I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so like, oh, oh, Paul, Paul. Wait, hold on.
Objection!
Objection! The doctor stole the relic from the plaintiff. Are you sure? Because that statement doesn't agree with a certain piece of evidence. Yes! What do you mean? Take a look at this. What about it? This contains an email from the doctor's computer. Email? And that little piece of plastic. Oh, Judge! Oh, Judge, the old man you are. I'm afraid I don't understand. Oh, Judge. You're such a himbo. Himbo old. Exactly. Old men can be himbos too. Oh, this stick here can store all sorts of computer data. I still don't get it. Here, just look at this. Apparently, the doctor was reporting his research findings to a certain individual. It's the police report Detective Scott presented to this court. You can see the plaintiff's legal name on it. Paul Attition Wimperson. I can see why he dropped the Wimperson from his name, but that's hardly breaking news. Damn. Okay, Judge, pop off. Look closer, Your Honor. Ah! His initials! Right. The plaintiff's full legal name is Paul Attition Wimperson. Now consider this. The email's recipient address starts with 3 letters. P. A. Don't tell me. Oh, but I will anyway. The individual who hired the doctor to study the disputed item is none other than Paul Attition Wimperson. Wait, that means... Exactly. He wouldn't have asked the man who stole his family heirloom to study it. Therefore, how could this possibly be the crystal of Ami Faye? Ah! We never checked the doctor's emails. Yeah, that's an oversight on y'all's part. Shame on you. Shame on you. You couldn't even figure out the password to his computer. Shame on you. Shame on you, Emma. Shame for shame. The plaintiff. Okay, yeah, no. Wait. Ooh. Oh. Okay. The plaintiff willingly left the orb in the doctor's care so he could study it, at the behest of his benefactor. Wait, then what about the police report? I have all the details of the theft right here. It's probably for another relic, the real crystal Luamibe. He's just using the report as a way to claim that our orbit's actually a stolen crystal.
Objection!
Objection! And how are you so certain that Paul refers to my client's initials? Maybe the email's recipient was a dog lover. Perhaps. So let's get to know your client a little better, shall we? Mr. Politician Wimperson. Ew. Fair. I suppose shutting down detractors is all a part of a politician's job. Answer me this, Mr. Etition Wimperson. What is your birthday? Because shoe size and favorite food have nothing to do with numbers. Shoe size has nothing to do... Why the fuck would you specify... Anyway, what is your birthday? My birthday? It's July 11th. Well, what's it to you? Oh, I see. You can address birthday gifts to my office. But, full disclosure, I only accept gifts valued at $1,000. Get the fuck out my face, you ugly bitch. Ding. Why has everyone gone silent? How can anyone be that self-centered? Oh, right, politician. Did everyone hear that? He said July 11th. July 11th, or rather 7-11, matches the key numbers. Wait, no, matches the numbers in the email's address. Both the name and the birthday are a match. I hardly think that's a coincidence. Wait. Why, you sneaky little... Looks like someone finally decided to join the conversation. Would the plaintiff... Would the plaintiff care to explain? I would like to say that is quite what? Quite a thing you've said. Any other thoughts? No further comments. I stand by my previous statement. Get the fuck out my face.
Hold it!
Bring your punk ass right back here. You can't just walk away. Even politicians have to explain themselves in a court of law. I'm afraid I simply don't know how it happened. Oh my god. I can't possibly explain matters outside my purview. Perhaps it was a mistake on the part of my secretary. Oh, that's your email. Don't get beat up. Oh, no, you don't, you slippery eel. Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? I won't argue your assertion. My client lent the treasure in question to the doctor and asked him to study it. It seems that much is a fact. Now we're getting somewhere. However, it has no bearing on the issue of the ownership. Wait, it has no bearing on the issue of ownership. How so? Mr. Etition, I fully understand your position here. You had to hide the fact that you sent the crystal out to be studied. Your family would have been very upset if they had found out. It's a family heirloom, after all. You've got to be kidding me! Mr. Wright is, well, right, of course. But then, he always is. That's why he's my lawyer. The crystal is a precious Etition family heirloom and has been for centuries. But Dr. Buff was so eager to study his proud heritage, I just couldn't say no. I didn't even tell my grandfather.
Objection!
Objection! But in order to win the backing of your so-called benefactor, you were going to give what you claim to be the crystal of Amife to that person? You were going to give a precious family heirloom away just like that? I was going to explain everything to grandfather later, honest. How old is this motherfucker? 25. It seems like his brain never started developing to begin with. Ugh. I can't stand beat my sword cut. Ugh. Okay. My client's grandfather is very proud of his grandson for following in his footsteps. I would not be. I would be rolling over in my fucking grave. And if refusing him would have meant dashing the dreams of his darling grandson, I doubt the kindly old man could have said no. Well, grandchildren are meant to be spoiled. My grandma would never, or could never. That's what grandfathers are for. Mine is also dead. Your Honor, please. I mean, it's been in the family for centuries. My grandfather thinks highly of my talents as a politician, but does he think highly of your talents as his grandson? That's why he entrusted me with this very important name placard today. That's all he gave you, is it? That tells us quite a few things about your grandfather. Actually, it tells us a few things about you. Ew. A petition. So I'm sure you would have been okay with me using the crystal as I saw fit. Now, girl. No. I can't stand politicians. Ugh. Grandpa's spoiled little brat. I think the judge is buying it, Apollo. No surprise there. He's always going on about his own grandchild, after all. Excuse me. Can I leave now, Mr. Wright? I believe my work here is done. By all means, Detective Sky. Thank you for your assistance. You're welcome. It's nice to testify at a civil trial once in a while. See you around. Okay, so now what? Hello? It's so true. It seems the facts have changed somewhat. Mr. Atisha Wimperson apparently lent his family heirloom to Dr. Buff. Hmm. 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 I choked on an Oreo. Oh, alright. Now what? Apollo, let's hear what they know about this so-called Crystal of Amife. Maybe we could find some inconsistencies in their statements. Right. Okay then, Mr. Wright. If the item in question really is an Atisha family heirloom, then let's hear all your client knows about it. Of course. Mr. Atisha Wimperson, please tell the defense everything you know about the crystal's origin. You don't know shit! Alright. Now then, listen and learn. Shut the fuck up. This is the tale of the Crystal of Amife and the illustrious history of the Atishan clan. Are you ready? Our story begins back in the old country when the Atishan family reigned supreme. Girl, your family didn't reign shit. The illustrious history of the Attition clan. Oh, so Kit hates me. Got it. My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler. He protected the spirit mediums, minority back then, from the rest of the locals. Some discriminated against them, you see, while others tried to abuse their power. As thanks, Hemi-Fae gave the crystal she had specially made as a gift to him. No the fuck! I am a descendant of that great lord. As such, my political power and influence is backed by centuries of history. Well, that devolved into a great load of self-aggrandizing propaganda fast. As you can see, Crystal of Hemi-Fae is an heirloom of the esteemed House of Attition. And you have proof that it's always been in the Attition family. I have someone who gave a statement to that effect. My client's neighbor, one Iveshinato. Iveshinato. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Age 85 gave the following statement. The Attition showed me the crystal back when I was but a lad.
Objection!
You would really trust the memory of an old man? Hello? Mr. Justice, would you care to explain that statement to the judge? Oh, I didn't mean... what I'm trying to say is, never underestimate the memory of your elders. I may forget my verdicts the next day, but the memories of my past are as clear as day. Therefore, I find Mr. Iveshinato's statement to be perfectly credible. Oh my goodness. The judge will forever have my heart. Wow, did you see how Mr. Wright got the judge on his side? That's definitely a trick I want up my sleeve. You're not helping, Athena. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Justice. I don't want nothing to do with this man. Hurry up and let's get this over with, because I already know what to present. One of our research notes.
Objection!
You stated that Hemi-Fae had the crystal made for your ancestor. So am I to assume it was made in Japan? That's right. The craftsmanship is unbeatable. Well, that's strange. I don't see how your so-called crystal could have been made there. What are you talking about? It's quite obvious if you take a look at this.
Take that!
Take a look at the distinctive design here. According to Dr. Buff, it's a Maitama motif. Motive dating back to the early days of the Kingdom of Kurain. Kingdom of Kurain, and you base this on here. This piece of evidence, Your Honor. These are the doctor's research notes on the Founder's one. This is the box in which the orb was originally stored. It features the same pattern as the one found on the orb. They do look like the same pattern. Therefore, I assert that the disputed item must have been made in the kingdom of Kurain. Ah! My blanket!
Objection!
My placard! The Kurain channel technique originated in the kingdom of Kurain. And Omnifae is known to have traveled there by train. With that in mind, what's to say she didn't bring that pattern back with her?
Objection!
But since this is clearly a Kurainese design, not even you can deny the possibility that it was made there in the kingdom of Kurain. Anything's possible to some extent. That doesn't make it true. So you can't conclude that the orb is from Kurain based solely on that pattern. If it were that simple, I could just as easily say it's Japanese. I have to agree with Mr. Wright. The pattern alone proves nothing. But that also means there's no basis to claim the item in dispute was made in Japan either. At this rate, we're going nowhere fast. He's right, we're just spinning our wheels here. I wonder if we have any evidence that could break this stalemate. We don't. Evidence that could break this stalemate. There doesn't seem to be anything we can use, at least not at this point. Well, unless we can find something, this trial won't be going anywhere. Phew, that's much better. What's his deal? I have a suggestion. Why don't we consider this from a different angle? I'm listening. What if the Defiant Dragons really were authorized to take possession of the relic? I'm afraid I don't know where you're going with this, Mr. Wright. Consider the orb transfer agreement, which states, I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. What if, as the last part suggests, this was written under duress? That would render the agreement null and void. What are you suggesting, Mr. Wright? While you were on your little cave expedition, I was investigating Dr. Buff's accident. Cave expedition? Don't get your ass beat. And there was something you overlooked, Mr. Justice. Namely, that his accident might have actually been murder. What? Murder? Phoenix would make a wonderful prosecutor. Mr. Wright, you do realize such statements are not to be made lightly. Are you suggesting the doctor was murdered by the Defiant Dragons? Yes, but follow me on this for a sec. The books that came tumbling down were from the archaeology shelf. However, among that mountain of books was a single volume on psychology. What's more, there was some blood on it. Yeah, and coffee. That you feel this is important because the books that came tumbling down were from the top shelf, the archaeology books. You know this because the doctor's books were meticulously organized by subject. Why does this motherfucker have so many fucking books? And why isn't the latter a slide ladder that's like, I don't know, fucking screwed to the bookshelf. Come to think of it, the shelves were arranged quite carefully. It's also worth noting that psychology books only take. Wait. It's also worth noting that psychology books only take up a tiny part of the bottom shelf. You might wonder why a book on psychology was found amid the pile of archaeology books. But I believe I can explain what that single out of place book was doing there. The doctor was struck from behind while selecting a psychology book from the shelf. That's when the blood got on the book? Precisely. And to make it look like an accident, he was buried under a mountain of archaeology books.
Objection!
Wait a second. This is all just speculation, right? Or do you have proof that it was murder? Of course I do. You do? On a hunch, I had Detective Sky examine the doctor's head wound. She found that he'd been struck by the corner of some object or another. Wait, what? A wound like that couldn't have resulted from a fall to the floor, you know. Do you understand what this means, Mr. Justice? The wound makes it crystal clear that Dr. Buff was murdered. What? Well, that was unexpected. Who'd have thought we'd break out of the stalemate like this? He pulled the ladder right out from under us. Still, if he thinks that's enough to make me back down, he's got another thing coming. Even if the cause of death was murder, what makes you think it was the Defiant Dragons? You should know better than to hurl baseless accusations.
Objection!
Did you forget who you were up against, Mr. Justice? No, huh? You didn't actually think I'd come to court without witnesses and evidence, did you? What are you talking about? I would like to request further testimony from the plaintiff. Specifically, I would like the court to hear how he saw one of the rebels leaving the crime scene. He saw what? If he can prove it was murder, that's the end of our client's rights on the orb. Did he have this up his sleeve his whole time? How can Mr. Frank do this to us? He was just waiting to spring this trap. This trial has taken another unexpected turn. But I must mention, Mr. Wright, that you have yet to identify the murder weapon. The object used to commit the murder was not located at the scene of the crime. The murderer likely disposed of it elsewhere. Dr. Bub's autopsy report added to the court record. Well, I never thought we'd be deliberating the issue of murder at a civil trial. Ow, my eye. Prepare to be dazzled. Anyone who said... Your Honor, I want this man strung up by his ankles and pelted with pebbles the size of nickels. I want him sent to the firing squad before being dragged and quartered through the streets. Because I need this man out of my sight. I do not like him whatsoever. I don't like him at all. This is one of those characters from the past couple of Ace Attorney streams. Or this is one of the characters who's like those from past Ace Attorney streams. On a level of violence. Or wait, no. I want to commit a level of violence on this character that remains unmatched to those previous characters. I don't know what the fuck I just said. The Rebel's crime. That evening, I was walking alone, lost in thought. I passed by the doctor's house, and that's when I saw Mr. Arabo. He was running out the front door. It was around 10 at night. Surely that must have been him fleeing the scene of his crime. A vote for me is a vote to end such violence. That is my Shut the fuck up! So the plaintiff saw a possible suspect fleeing from the doctor's residence, and it was within the window of the estimated time of death. That's horrible. What in the world were you doing there then? It seems Mr. Arabo was loitering around about Korean village. That night. There's evidence he was in the doctor's study as well. Isn't that right, Mr. Justice? Oh, you mean the suitcase? Exactly. He must have been in quite the rush to leave that behind. Oh, and by the way, Your Honor, Mr. Arabo just so happens to be sitting in the gallery today. See, that's him trying to escape as we speak. Bailiff, don't let that man get away. Right, you backstabber, why are you doing this to me? Alright. The counsel slash defense may question the plaintiff slash witness once more. Yep. Please proceed, Mr. Justice. Wow. Is my midnight still midnight? Yeah. Okay. That evening, I was walking alone, lost in thought. Passed by the doctor's house, and that's when I saw Mr. Error.
Hold it!
Why were you taking a walk? Society is inundated with serious problems that must be solved, and as a politician, I'm always on the job, thinking hard about possible solutions, even on my walks. Thanks for the non-answer. While we live out our comfy lives, there are starving children. Yes, Mr. Attention Wimperson, we are well aware of your outstanding character. Now please continue with your testimony. Ugh. I don't like this man. Shut the fuck up.
Hold it!
Yes. Don't. Ow. Boom, 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 boom,
Hold it!
boom, 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 boom. You were right in front of the fucking window. How did you not notice? It's unthinkable that he wouldn't have reported to the police. Ah! Would the witness care to respond? Did he fall asleep? Mr. Titian Wimperson. There are many sides to any issue. What did I ever do to deserve this? Mr. Titian Wimperson. Ah! In any case, I'd like the court to acknowledge the inconsistency in the witness's testimony. Mr. Titian Wimperson, did you really see Mr. Arnold? Yes. Bring your bitch ass back here. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Oh, I thought I'd return to my seat, seeing as how I'd already answered the question. Are you fucking stupid? This isn't some small town hall debate, so you just stay right there until I say we're through. I'll have to run that by my campaign manager. Mr. Titian Wimperson, I think it's time for you to come clean. No. So then, does this mean he didn't see Mr. Arnold? As your lawyer, Mr. Titian Wimperson, I advise you to divulge that matter we discussed. Silence is no longer an option. Are you sure about this? I'm in the midst of running for office. I can't afford to let any strange rumors get out. Don't worry. You won't suffer any blowback for what you're about to reveal. Blowback? I'm not sure I like the sound of that, Mr. A. Not to worry, Your Honor. Nothing untoward will come of this, I promise. Now then, Mr. Justice, remember how it was an anonymous caller that reported the doctor's death? Come to think of it. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. Wait, you're not saying that... Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. The anonymous source who contacted the police after discovering the body was my client, politician Whipperson. What? You don't say. So you see, he played his part as a concerned citizen, quite admirably, if I may say so. Isn't that right? Yes, indeed. In our society, shut the fuck up. What a real standard bearer he is, reporting it anonymously. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Justice, wasn't there someone else at the scene of the crime when my client discovered the body? Oh, you mean Mr. Arable? He would have been leaving the doctor's house right around then. Wait, that means... Yes, it does. In shorts, what my client witnessed was Mr. Arable fleeing the scene of a heinous murder. Ah! And that's not all. Based on what we've heard so far, Mr. Arable looked exceedingly suspicious, and that's putting it mildly. We already know that if I tried to threaten the doctor with bodily harm. And now that they've killed him, the so-called orb transfer agreement is null and void. Ah! Get that fucking smirk off your face. You ain't won yet, ho. Apollo, if we don't come up with some sort of counter-argument... And what sort of evidence do you have? Can you actually prove that it was Mr. Arable who killed the doctor? That move had desperate written all over it. It's all I've got, so I'm going with it. Evidence. I suppose it's true that I don't have any... I knew it. But I do have another witness. You do? You should know I always come fully prepared, Mr. Justice. And my new witness will provide testimony proving Mr. Arable's guilt. A new witness. I wonder who it could be. Very well. Bailiff, please summon a new witness. In the meantime, the court will take a brief recess. I would like both sides to use this time to prepare properly, understood? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I need a drink. What the fuck? Ugh. Right. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Wow. I knew Mr. Wright would put up a tough fight, but... Yeah. Just when I thought we'd had him, he turned the tables on us. He really is the turnabout terror. We can't let him blindside us again. Looks like they got me again. 3 times in 1 year. That's a new record. Please, no more new records or bad puns while you're at it. It's hard enough trying to help you as it is. Roger that. I'll be more careful next time. Is what Mr. Rice said true? Did you really play a visit to Dr. Buck that night? Sure did. Can't remember the exact time, though. All I know is he wouldn't hand over the orb. Someone put into his head that we rebels were dangerous. That's why he threw me out. So the doctor was still alive when Dots last saw him. We'll still have to prove it, though. Better brace yourself, son. Next witness's testimony could make or break this case. Yeah, I know. Hey, where's Tracy? She went to go see her dad. Maybe she's still mad. More like worried. Worried that this trial will create a rift between you two. And that you might leave the agency. She has an active imagination. Excuse me. The trial will be resuming shortly. Well, let's go see what new testimony awaits us. Your Honor, I would like to call the lone survivor of the doctor's murder to the stand. Wait, you can't mean that Sarge is here. You mean Dr. Buff's reclusive son? How did you get him to cooperate? Nothing a little persuasion couldn't handle. The poor child only agreed to help if it meant catching the killer. Didn't a kid like that overcome his fear? Now that's impressive. This must be really important testimony for the kid to come out in public like this. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please call your witness to the stand. Oh my. Sergeant Buff at your service, sir. He's here as the drone. Really? Mr. Wright, what exactly is the meaning of this? Past trauma has rendered it impossible for the witness to venture into public. Leaving home was hard enough, and it seems leaving the witness lobby was just too much. But I would still like to continue with the testimony delivered via this drone. I understand it must be terrible to lose one's father like that. But testimony via a remote-controlled toy. Well, let's take things for a spin and see how it goes. Just who's violating this trial anyway? The judge sure warmed up to the idea fast. He likes remote controlled toys, it seems. I'm gonna okay. I think the phrase you're looking for is gave up. You disappoint me, Corporal Justice. To think I once called you comrade. Defending the man who killed Papa, that's full-on treason, soldier. I hereby demote you back to private. Corporal? Private? What's he talking about, Apollo? It's a long story. Now then, are you ready to testify, youngster? Locked and loaded, sir. Ready to rain lead down upon the perpetrator. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Papa met with someone the night he died. I didn't have eyes on the ground as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but I did hear him arguing with someone in his study. From my window, I saw the one designated Dots getting ejected from the premises. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it. Boom, 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 boom. So he was thrown out but later returned and committed the murder, did he? Yes, Your Honor. So the man my client saw really must have been the fling Mr. Arable. Objection! Right, you backstabbing, no good. I didn't kill no one. It's the enemy. Ready your missiles and fire! Whoa, 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 whoa! capitalist pig, I'll turn you into pork stroganoff. And that's just a taste of my ultimate anti-swine weapon. Whoa, it fires missiles too? Yes, well, witness is all yours. Oh, voice acting is fun. Girl, yes you did. You have your camera.
Objection!
Sarge, are you hiding something from me? How dare you question your superior officer like that? You want to get in on this stroganoff action with Big Boy over there, soldier? Sorry, but I'm afraid lawyers are missile-proof. What? What the defense care to explain? It's simple, Your Honor. Just as he is able to see what is happening in court right now, Sarge was able to see what was happening in the study then. With his cherished drone, of course. Ah, now that you mention it. That's the thing. The answer was right before our eyes this whole time. Sarge, you were perfectly capable of patrolling the study that night, so you must have seen something. I'm in. What is this strange new weaponry you're using against me? Courtroom warriors don't use guns or missiles because evidence is our weapon of choice. And the evidence has exposed your bold-faced lie. My truth bomb, Sarge, has stripped your defenses bare. Truth bomb? No! Ah! Mayday, mayday, I'm going down! Oh my, are you alright? Evidence. Never have I seen such fearsome ordnance. Tell it to us straight, Sarge. After all, you want to help your father, don't you? Papa. Yes, you want to find out who killed him, don't you? So please, tell us what you saw that night. It's not what you think. I didn't see anything. I swear. You sure? You seem awfully stressed for someone who didn't see anything. Sarge, you need to answer my question. Shut your pie hole, maggot! It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before a lowly private like you orders me around. What's with him in Siberia, of all places? But if a scorching day is what it'll take, then maybe it's time to turn up the heat. Hey, Athena, you think a therapy session might help? Well, it could help alleviate some of his anxiety. Plus, I'm picking up a lot of discord in Sarge's voice. That usually means the patient wants to say something, but can't for some reason. And in Sarge's case, I imagine whatever's plaguing him is pretty severe. In that case, I leave it to you and your mood matrix magic. You got it! Your Honor, I believe I can be of help here. Time for a therapy session, is it, Miss Sykes? Yes, it'll help the witness with his anxiety, maybe even enough to testify. Then by all means, please bring the poor child out into the light of day. Oh, but I assume this will be alright with you, Mr. Wright. Why not? It's not like we all haven't been through this before. What are you butting in for, lady? There ain't no place on this battlefield for you. I beg to differ, Sarge. This G.I. Jane's always ready for a fight in the courtroom. And wait until you see what I've got in my arsenal. Analytical psychology. With it, I'm gonna blow a big ol' hole in the armor you built around your heart. Ah! First evidence, now analytical psychology. Where are these WMDs coming from? Well, if it's a battle you want, bring it on. You may have started this war, but I'm gonna end it. Corpse Woman Sykes. You got it, Sarge. Time to seek out the agony buried deep in your heart. Brace yourself. I stayed in my room with my drone that evening. I heard Dax and Papa arguing with each other. Dax got kicked out, but I saw him still hanging around outside. I was in my room, so I didn't know Papa was dead until the next day.
Got it!
That's strange. You acted. Wait. Ooh. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna need some water. Wait. Oh shit. Let me see. Ugh. I I can't deny your desire. Feel like I want you when you touch me. I feel the flame licking at my feet. God damn it. Okay. So, well then. Um, hmm? I was gonna get something to drink, and then I was so rudely reminded that there was nothing in my fridge. So tap water it is for the time being. Wait, where the fuck's my cup? Oh, no, it doesn't. Tap water is gross. Oh, okay. What was I about to say? Trying to persuade me into liking tap water, are you? Yeah, that's fair. Right. It's tap water time. Let's hope this doesn't fuck up my stomach again. I just love the taste of mercury and lead. Mmm, delicious, delicious sink metals. Uh, um, That's strange. You reacted with shock upon no when you discovered your father's body. Yet you weren't nearly as shocked then as when you saw Mr. Arable. Normally, you'd expect the death of one's father to be much more impactful. Enemy fire! Direct hit! That is strange. I wonder what it could mean. Well, we know he wasn't as affected by his father's death as he should have been. And I think I know why. Oh? Sarge, you weren't as shocked at seeing your father's body as seeing Mr. Arable because you'd already seen his body. That has to be the case. What were the other two options? I forgot. Maybe the truth is you left your room that night. And that's when you saw it. Your father's body. I saw no such thing. Really? You didn't see his body? Alright then. What did you see? Look, Apollo. You've lost some noise. So, just as I suspected, he really did see something. Sarge, please tell us what you saw. What? The moment I saw it, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't stand to lose yet another loved one. Am I missing something here? Is that why you weren't very shocked when you found out your father was dead? Because you had already sensed that he was a goner somehow? Maybe. Please, Sarge, what was it you saw on the night of your father's murder? I saw. Whoa! What's happening? I don't like where this is going. No more, please! I've confiscated your little toy. The battlefield has no place for unauthorized equipment. Witch it! Apollo, I can't continue the session without him. Calm yourself this instant, witness. I hereby order you to submit to your therapy session. What in places? Look at me, I'm judge, jury, and executioner now. I hereby convene a military tribunal. Whoa, this has gone way too far. Bailiff, arrest that drone this instant. Rah! Stop resisting. If you don't come quietly out, fire!
Keep switching back right.
Finally got him back. Nice work. This witness is truly a handful. Oh, shit. Okay. And this is why I love voice acting. Hello? Who dares? No, I can't use soundboards from my phone. Yeah, I'll have to grab my laptop later. Bro is so mouthy. What the heck? What did you do? Or not do, rather? Oof. Up, 2, 3, 4. Miss Sykes, what's the witness's current psychological state? Let's see. He's emotionally all over the map. So his out-of-control emotions are in control of him, huh? Does that mean we can calm him down if we can figure out the root cause? Yes. So let's see what we can find. Sarge, can you hear me? It's that you, corpse woman Sykes. I'm here. Now, I want you to take a few deep breaths. Just try to relax. Try it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, out. And now, let your emotions take you where they will. Go on, just let it out. All forces attack! That's the least relaxing breathing exercise I've ever seen. What? Dax was still hanging around after he got kicked out when I heard more fighting, and I got worried about Papa. So I left my room, but suddenly I got dizzy and passed out. I remember a flame lighting up the room. Papa grinning with delight. Oh! And who doing what? Hello?
Got it!
That's it! Sarge, you were overcome with shock and fear when you saw those flames, weren't you? Was I? Yes. Just 6 months ago, you and your mother were caught up in an arsonist blaze. So it's no wonder you would be extremely scared of fire. Oh, he's got PTSD. Yes, that does make sense. And maybe, just maybe, your subconscious fear of fire was what caused you to withdraw from the world. What do you mean, corpse woman Sykes? In the outside world, you're bound to come across all sorts of fire. Candles, cigarettes, heck, even the grill at a diner. Even if it's not that often, just the idea that you might see him grew bigger and bigger until you couldn't shut it out. This is how they introduce us to PTSD. Candles, cigarettes, just thinking about them sends a chill across my spine. Wow, the things I take for granted. Now I see. I was afraid. Afraid of the fire. Strange. I didn't even realize it myself. About that fire, Sarge. Can you tell me what it was burning? Just stay calm, and maybe something will come to you. Oh, Oh! I'm starting to remember. It was that relic. That relic Papa was studying. It was on fire. You set it on fire? Hello? The orb was on fire? Bro's a confirmed arsonist. Yeah, okay. But yes, the orb was burning right in front of Papa. And there, in the flames, was Mama? Yes, now I remember. I saw Mama appear amid the dance of flames.
Wait, what?
Okay, wait, this is hold on. Okay. What's going on here? Maybe it's a memory from the fire that killed his mother. Might be confusing it with what really happened when his father died. So let me guess. More therapy? Yep. But this time, it seems there's an inconsistency in his statements. And I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence at hand. I hope this inconsistency is the key. The key to proving the relic really is the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if you hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same. What do you mean? I'm talking about the time of death. Your father was killed right after you left your room.
What?
Explain yourself at once, Private Justice. You said you saw your father burn in the orb, right? But that night, he went out to hide it in a cave. So what you saw, Sarge, was something that happened before your father left to hide the orb. So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within. So even if I hadn't passed out, that's right, the outcome would have been exactly the same. That's because your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. And therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself. I see. Private Justice. Can you really say I bear no blame in this? Why do you say that? Wait, no. Why do you ask? Because, truth is, if I hadn't engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive. Sarge. Papa wished nothing more for me than to wait. Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job and moved us out, away from the big city. But even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot into the outside world. And in the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true. Sarge, if you want to make your father's wish come true, if that's what you really want, then who's to say it's too late? Why don't you take the first step now? My first step. That's right. You can cast off all your regret. You can stop standing still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience. I know what it's like to feel like you do. But only you can decide to take that first step. If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, the victory you seek in the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp. I think I understand now. I've made up my mind. As of this moment, I will suspend my siege defense indefinitely. But they in a wheelchair. Oh. Sergeant Buff, reported for duty.
What? I thought you were a guy. Apollo!
You're definitely not the gruff sergeant I envisioned. Well, my mama was in the Russian army. I was just as shocked, but it certainly explained a few things when I found out too. May I introduce you to Miss Army Buff, age 12? No, wait. Careful, soldier. Don't forget I could blow you away at a moment's notice. She's just too cute. So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge? Negative. Only since I was injured in the fire. Your voice sounds awfully different from before. My drone features a voice modulation device. It's just one of my army's many technological marvels. Well, you fooled me. Thought some 20-something military fanatic was at the controls. If it's all the same to you, troops, I'd like to continue my testimony. I've just remembered something, and it's as crisp and clear as a trumpet at roll call. What did you remember? It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb. It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. He said it was the Holy Mother, the founder of Koreanism. She appeared right there in the burning orb. Wait. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
What did you just say?
The Holy Mother of Corainism was in the burning orb. What does that even mean? I have a bad feeling about this. As you should, Phoenix. As you should. I told you that orb is ours. Could it be? Could this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb? I know exactly what it means. Wait.
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes. What do they have to do with this? Look at this. The burning orb. The appearance of the founder. This part points to both.
Take that!
There's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle. And this song, in turn, is said to contain the key solving it. If the legend is true, then I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. Well, anyone see where I'm going with this? Prayers as fervent as fire.
Aha! You're supposed to set the orb on fire.
The whole stanza seems to suggest that the orb will... Wait, that the founder will appear if the orb is set on fire.
Wait! So the doctor, he...
Yes, Athena. He had solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb.
Oh my!
Papa was a great archaeologist, so I believe in him. And I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving that riddle before he died. Well, we won't know for sure until we try it for ourselves. Yes, do it, Private Justice. Please. I want to see what Papa was searching for with my own eyes.
Objection!
The plaintiff must object to this. The plaintiff will stand down and be quiet.
Objection!
You don't have the right to set a precious relic like that on fire. Oh, but I do. All I needed was Sarge's permission. Since we still don't know if this treasure is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Ami Faye. Any ownership rights the Doctor had now belong to his daughter. Therefore, you have absolutely no right to stop us. Very well, Mr. Justice. I never thought I'd be saying this, but you may burn the evidence. I know that's right. Permission to set a piece of evidence ablaze, Your Honor. All right, here we go. Look! Apollo, the inside of the orb, it's melting. There's something in the air. Ah! Dirk! Isn't she... Her garb leaves no room for doubt. It's the Founder herself. Face and all. I don't understand. The greatest of taboos in Corainism is the depiction of the Founder's face. Yet here it is, hidden within this orb. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear. This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Corainism. And based on that, this must be none other than the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Be that as it may, Mr. Arable still may have killed the Doctor. If so, it would render the orb transfer agreement null and void. Don't play dumb, Mr. Wright. The truth of the matter has already been proven. Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Arable. It happened after the Doctor came back from hiding the orb. And you've no proof that Mr. Arable was still around at the time. Your claim that the Defiant Dragons were behind the crime doesn't hold water. And that means the orb transfer agreement is still perfectly valid. Admit it, Mr. Wright. I just burned your whole case to the ground. No! Yeah, what now? What's good? I won? I actually won? Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? Respond? I didn't think so. Wait, did we just win? Did we actually beat the Turnabout Terror? You're amazing, Apollo! Don't just stand there, right? Do something! Well, I don't think there's any digging out of this hole. Mr. Attition 1%, I think it's time for your concession speech. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the Founder's work. The facts don't lie, but you obviously do. How's that for a campaign slogan? Why, you contemptuous peasant! I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial. Yes, please. If both parties have no further objections, I will render my verdict. No objections here, Your Honor. No, hold it! You can't do this. The crystal is mine. I'll lose the election if I lose that crystal. I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do. You haven't forgotten about our little chats, have you? What's going on here?
Objection!
Your Honor, I object to the defense's last claim. What? I don't believe they have truly proven that the relic is a... You're reaching! You're reaching, right? You're reaching. You're fucking reaching.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I don't think even you could bluff your way at Hyrand. You want to join voice acting practice? I'm playing Ace Attorney in voice acting while I'm at it. No, of course you can leave. Of course you do. You League players are all the same. After all. Well, have fun in League. Bye. Mr. Wright, I don't think even you could bluff your way out of this one. What possible argument could you have to claim that this isn't the Founder's Orb? About that. Oh, of course. Motherfucker! He can't possibly have hit on something. The defense's assertion is incomplete. And this is why. Right, I swear to fucking God, you're reaching. Their claim that this relic is the Founder's Orb is based on a legend. And that legend claims that the Founder's Orb will return. The Founder will return when the riddle is solved at last. Right? And that's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. But Mr. Justice, what about the rest of the legend? Huh? According to the legend, once the Founder is returned, oh, you fucker. Oh, fucking bitch. I'll kill you. She would bestow spiritual power onto the person who solved the riddle. You're kidding, right? Well, Mr. Justice, do you feel great spiritual power coursing through your veins? No. But receiving spiritual powers and stuff, it's all just mystic mumbo jumbo, right? Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it? No, but... Consequently, you cannot rightfully claim that this is the founder's... Right, I swear to fuck. What's gotten into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this? It would appear that Mr. Wright has lost a few of his marbles. Yeah, no kidding. That couldn't be further from the truth, Your Honor. In any case, I believe this is a good time for a recess. Both sides will have 20 minutes to prepare. I ask that all arguments be ready by then. Oh, and Mr. Wright, you do well to wash up and find your missing marbles by then, too. Yes, Phoenix. Find your fucking loose screw. May 17th, District Courts, Defendants, Lobby number 3. Mr. Wright is sure acting funny. I mean, he's famous for going out on a limb, but that last assertion was just plain crazy. It's either a bluff or a Hail Mary. Either way, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe there's something we're missing here. Although he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier. Apollo, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna go check up on him. Tip-tap, tip-tap, tip-tap. What's going on with you, Mr. Wright? Hey, Private Justice. Oh, Sarge. I forgot to mention something. On the night of Papa's murder, a strange thing happened. Oh? But why are you only telling me about it now? Well, I didn't say anything before because I thought Papa's death was an accident. But now that we know otherwise, I figured it might be important. There's still more to this case? When I left my room and lost consciousness, I passed out right here. That's right above the coffee bar. But when I came to, someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? I was so scared, I beat a hasty retreat, as fast as my wheels could take me. You know who it was? No, it was pitch black. Plus, I fled to my room so fast I didn't even have a chance to turn on the lights. Maybe it was your father. No, he would have said something to me. Besides, I'd have known if it was him. So then, it could have been your father's real killer? My thoughts exactly. But you didn't report this to the police. It didn't even occur to me. It's okay. You were obviously still upset, so don't beat yourself up over it. Apollo, this could be really important information. I think the act of pushing Sarge's wheelchair could be part of some bigger scheme. It's hard to see why else the killer would have done such a thing. Guess I should take her statement down as evidence. Oh, welcome back, Athena. What's with the long face? How'd it go with Mr. Wright? What should I? Athena? Oh, sorry. Zoned out there for a sec. The recess is almost over, so let's go. Oh, what was that all about? Oh, so first Wright, now you. Okay. Athena, you gonna tell me what this is all about, girl? Alright, court is once again back in session. Now, Mr. Wright, about that last objection you raised, we, the plaintiffs, still believe that the defense has yet to sufficiently prove this case. They claim that, according to legend, the Founder's Orb will bestow spiritual power, yet the relic in question has failed to do so, therefore it has failed its own test. I see. He's sticking with that ridiculous argument. Furthermore, even if it is the Founder's Orb, it can't be awarded to the Defiant Dragons. After all, they were the ones who killed Dr. Buff. No, the fuck we were not. I mean, they. They were not. I am not a part of this revolution.
Objection!
What are you talking about? That was already proven to be false. There are no grounds for asserting that the Divine Dragons murdered the Doctor. Oh, but I'm afraid there are, Mr. Justice. I can't stand him. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. Oh, God. What? Very well. You may call your witness. If it's this fuckhead again, I guess Mr. Wright found another new angle. But new testimony could there be this late in the game? Ugh. Go. Go trip over a knife. Go step on a rusted nail. I actually hope you are the true culprit. I want you dead. Actually, no, because most of the people who I want dead are usually the culprits anyway. Death row. Oh, wait. Jeez, not him again. I'm tired of this dude. Okay. He remembered something he saw, you see. Something crucial to this case. How very convenient. I'm not reading this motherfucker. Girl. You saw the murder as it happened? And you're just telling us now because I saved the best for last. It's a tactic known to all the political greats. Girl, usually the best for last gets you indicted. I want you dead. Death row. For being so stupid as to think I would fall for such an obvious trick. I can't stand this dude, I swear to God. I don't like him. I want him dead. I want him worse than dead. I want his atoms spliced and regrouped. Murder weapon was a complete mystery. My client's eyewitness account has finally brought it into the light. No, the fuck it has not.
Objection!
Ah, I wouldn't worry about that if I were you. Oh, okay.
Objection!
Oh God. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm,
Hold it!
mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Everyone is usually sleeping by 11, you dumb fuck. I highly doubt that. With tears of frustration, no doubt.
Hold it!
Girl, shut the fuck up. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm,
Hold it!
mm-mm. I want some eggnog. I'm so upset. Eggnog would fix me right now. To put up with the fuckery that this punk bitch is spewing. Ah, exactly. A glass or a bottle of eggnog would fix me right about now. Why is my phone always dying? Hello? Anyway. Ugh, okay. What did you see Mr. Herbal do next? He climbed up the bookshelf ladder and dumped a bunch of books down on the body. Girl, no the fuck.
Objection!
The doctor can't read without his glasses. That's quite a bold statement. Well, let's hear you back it up. I challenge you to prove that I am anything but 100% reliable. Your presence as a whole is very unreliable. Lately, it seems the doctor's eyes had gotten so bad he'd needed reading glasses. However, his reading glasses were over on his desk. So you see, there's no way he could have been reading in front of the bookshelves. I'm sorry, Mr. Atisha Wimperson, but I'm going to have to ask you to explain this discrepancy to the voting public. You what? I'll explain it, you lowly cur. I simply made a mistake, you see. The doctor was actually sitting at his desk when Mr. Arable hit him over the head. The doctor would have been facing him. Surely he would have seen him and tried to run. Dr. Buff was nodding off. I could tell because his eyes were closed and he wasn't moving. Sounds more like what you would do. Then how do you explain the fact that he was struck in the back of the head? Isn't that something that should be impossible from the front of the desk? About that. He bowed his head when he was nodding off. That's when he was clobbered. So that's what you saw. Well, Mr. Justice, no, the fucking does not. Do you have a problem with the proposal that the doctor was struck while nodding off? I have a massive problem with that. There is a problem, a very big problem. The witness's statement doesn't hold up under the slightest bit of scrutiny. Is that so? Then will you please show this court what evidence you have to justify this?
Take that!
A diagram of the study. Mr. Atisha Wimperson allegedly viewed the murder from here. And the doctor was allegedly nodding off here. But from his vantage point, the bookcase would have blocked the witness's line of sight. Why, yes, I believe you're right. But
Objection!
Phoenix. Wait. The fact remains my client knew that the suitcase was the murder weapon, so he definitely has first-hand knowledge of the crime scene. I'm afraid I have to agree with you there, Mr. Wright. But then we have to ask ourselves, from what vantage point did he see the murder? What are you insinuating, Mr. Justice? From what vantage point could Mr. Atisha Wimperson have seen the dozing doctor? Once we determine that, I believe we'll finally see the truth behind this incident. Well, well, would you look who it is?
Take that!
You've got to be kidding. But that's... It is indeed. But everything only makes sense if the witness was there in the study. Inside the study, but that's the scene of the crime. I know. Mr. Atisha Wimperson, the man who claims to be a witness to the murder, was most certainly in that very room. Apollo, are you suggesting... Mr. Atisha Wimperson, weren't you the one who actually swung that suitcase?
Objection!
My client is a small, thin man, whereas Mr. Arable has the musculature to pull it off. He has a point. I gave up trying to lift that thing after one go. That's alright. He's the only one who could have lifted such a heavy object. Now, do you understand? The rebel Dr. Rebel is the doctor's killer. What the fuck did I just say? The doctor's killer. As long as the suitcase is a murder weapon, the suspicion falls entirely on Dots. I have to poke a hole in Mr. Wright's argument somehow, Apollo. I mean, he could have dropped it. Oh, it's a little baby spider. Whatever. I'm gonna turn this case on its head, Mr. Wright, just like you taught me. You talk big, Mr. Justice, but do you have what it takes? Well, this should be interesting. Mr. Attention Witness's testimony has been filled with one inaccuracy after another. Who dares to ping me, and for what? Oh. Anyway. First, he stated that Dr. Buff was in front of the bookshelves. Now he claims that the doctor was sitting at his desk. So where was the victim really when he was killed? Also, where was his killer, and how did the murder weapon really... Wait, how was the murder weapon really used? So the important thing here is the position of the victim and killer relative to each other? Yes, Your Honor. If they were positioned in a certain way, it would be possible to use the suitcase as a weapon without lifting a finger. You can't mean... I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. It's quite distinctive, as you can see. Now, if Dr. Buff was sitting in a certain spot and his killer was at a certain other spot, the suitcase would have been would become a weapon anyone could use. Very well, Mr. Justice. Where was Dr. Buff's killer at the time of the crime? Dr. Buff's killer was definitely here. Here. There. Oh, that's... This should wrap things up nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. But this time, instead of thinking in 2 dimensions, let's think in 3. Only then can we clearly see the killer's method at work. Okay. The killer didn't have to swing the suitcase. If he used gravity to his advantage, that is. That's right. It was the plaintiff, one Paul Letitia Wimperson, who used the suitcase. He pushed it from the 2nd floor and sent it hurtling down onto Dr. Buff, who was sitting at the coffee bar. Yeah! The psychology book had been at the coffee bar, no doubt. The doctor must have set it down there after he'd finished reading it, or the like. But his blood got on it, which is why the killer thought to hide it in that mountain of books.
Objection!
It's quite an entertaining theory you have there, Mr. Justice. But there's no evidence that the murder took place at the coffee bar. I'd say that evidence of the murder occurring at the coffee bar the evidence exists. The evidence does exist, and I'm going to show you. You are.
Take that!
This brown stain was determined to be coffee. What's more, it was still a bit damp when we saw it yesterday morning. Yeah. One look at this book speaks volumes, I'm afraid, Mr. Wright. That's when the suitcase came hurtling down, striking him on the head, causing both his blood and his coffee to splatter onto it. Well, Mr. Attention Wimperson? What motive could I have possibly to kill Dr. Buff? Could I have possibly had to kill Dr. Buff? And there it is, that final excuse corner killers are so fond of. Well, the doctor never returned your crystal to you, did he? Instead, he hid it in the cave ruins. Telling him that the Defiant Dragons were a dangerous bunch was a huge blunder. All it did was make him hide the orb. Your lie came back to bite you in the end. Bit you right in the fucking ass. Even worse, the doctor saw the news report, so he knew the relic was the Founder's Orb. Being the conscientious researcher he was, he knew he had to return it to its rightful place. And that meant keeping it out of your hands. You were so angry that he refused to return the relic to you. That you killed him with your own hands. Isn't that right, Mr. Attention Wimperson? That is... Say something. Say something. I fucking dare you. Apollo! Please don't accuse my client of murder. Oh? What do you mean, don't accuse him? Why would you even say that, Mr. Wright? What I meant was, he's a promising politician with a bright future ahead of him. It's in our nation's best interest to avoid burdening him with the taint of scandal. Say what? Yep. Nobody gives a fuck about your placard. Right. You better do something to change the current courtroom climate, or I'll be charged with murder. And you know what will happen to her if that happens. What's he talking about? Well, I can ponder that later. For now, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly believe that Mr. Arable is the killer. But what the fuck, the killer? Are you really going to send an innocent man to prison? I thought you were better than that. Well, Mr. Wright, answer me. Mr. Wright? What in the world is going on here? If you won't say anything, then... Mr. Attention Wimperson, the defense hereby accuses you of... Apollo, wait! Not you too, Athena! It's just, I wasn't sure whether I should say anything, but... During that last recess, when I went to check on Mr. Wright, I overheard something I shouldn't have. I trust Maya is unharmed. I can't really say, but just remember, if I'm arrested or fail to obtain the treasure, there will be consequences. Consequences of the worst kind, if you catch my drift. Relax. All you have to do is ensure I get my hands on that relic. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want that relic for anyway? It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret. From what I remember from the Ace Attorney games, it only grants it to women. So no, fuck your benefactor. Your benefactor don't need shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh, oh, you said I'm really good at crashing out. Okay. Thank you. No, I didn't register that at first. That's why I was confused. But yes, I would crash out on the daily. That's why I'm so good at it. I put my phone on the charger. Oh shit. Lucky hates everyone. Oh dear. Wow, Arky's such a hater. He's such a hater. Okay, I need more water. Okay. Phone on the charger. Now water. Okay. Round two of tap water. It takes the lead in my nervous system. My mouth feels gross. Maya? As in Maya Fey? Yes, the boss's legendary former assistant. Miss Fey's being held hostage. So it seems. Why didn't you tell me as soon as you heard this? Sorry, it's just Mr. Wright spotted me before I could slip away and made me promise not to tell you. He said it would make things more difficult if you found out. As if things weren't already hard enough. So that's why Mr. Wright was acting so strange. I had no idea. This must have been excruciating for him. Think, Justice. Think. There's gotta be something you can do. Mr. Justice, about that last statement of yours, I believe you were in the middle of accusing the plaintiff of murdering Dr. Buff. Would you care to continue? I... I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really, really sorry. What's gotten into you two? Oh, Judge, you poor clueless fool. I mean, surely the judge would understand, right? He seems to be the type to not, or to take a hostage situation seriously, considering it's happened before. Oh, right. He wasn't aware of that one either. If I accused that slime bag, I'd put Miss Faye's life in jeopardy. It seems you finally caught on. I'm far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders. I'm gonna rip your arms from your shoulders. Either I give up or... Rick it. Nobody gives a fuck about your fucking placard.
Once I present the crystal to my patron, my victory is assured. And one day I'll become president and then king.
I'll have every politician at my command. Now retract your accusation. No, go kill yourself. Hello? Oh, God. God! I can't go toe to him. But the defense would... It would like to retract the previous second. Hi! Hello! Objection! Apollo. Dirk? I don't know what's going on here, but a lawyer should never look the way you do right now. with defeat and resignation written all over your face.
A dragon, never
Never
yields.
yields. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth. Dirk, a dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. If Mr. Wright's hands are tied, it's up to me to do what must be done. He saved my neck so many times. Now, it's my turn to save his. Dirk, thanks for that wake-up call. Now that's the face of a lawyer you've got there, son. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm gonna find the way to save Miss Faye and see that justice is served. Let's enter that big forehead of yours, shall we? Yes. That scumbag is holding Miss Faye hostage to ensure he gets the orb for his patron. And it seems said patron believes in the orb's legend. Thing is, the founder did appear when the orb was supposed to fire, just as the legend said. If the legend is true, then we've already solved the riddle, right? No, not yet. Bing! We have not solved the riddle yet. The legend says the founder will bestow great power, spiritual power when she returns. But if that's true, it means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. But how can that be? Are we missing something? Wait, maybe the part about that founder returning should be taken literally. But how would it be possible for a dead person to return to the world of the world of the living? I mean, we've seen this at work already multiple times in the first 3 games of Ace Attorney. Bing! Of course, you'd have to know what the founder looks like first. But the orb has revealed the face to us, so what if that's a shot? What if it's a sign we should channel her? Given the facts, in order to solve the riddle and receive the founder power, I need a spirit medium. We need Mike. We need Miss Girl. But she's being held hostage. A medium is needed to obtain the power. The ability of a medium to channel spirits is the final key to unlock the orb's secret. That means Mr. Titian Whippers' patron will need one too. Once that slimy politician realizes that, he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Faye. Big ass forehead. Everything's going to be okay, Mr. Wright. Because Mr. Politician Wimperson can't afford to harm hair on Miss Faye's head. Huh? Oh. Mr. Titian Wimperson, it seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage. What do you mean? Your patron seeks to solve the orb's riddle, and thereby receive great spiritual power. However, only Maya Fey can truly give them what they really want. She can? What do you mean, only Maya Fey? Think about what the return of the founder really means. We should have considered it more literally. After all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Kurain, the birthplace of spirit mediums. Ah, I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. But in Koraianism, depicting the face of the founder is taboo. However, her true face was hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the founder. Exactly. Through a spirit medium, the founder can quite literally return. And if the legend is true, the founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does. The Select One Pearls imbued my Magatama with spiritual power. I remember that too. If a human could be imbued with such power in a similar manner. It is said that the founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not necessarily be beyond her. Wait a second! Then the legend is true! Do you understand now, Mr. Attition Wimperson? You are holding hostage the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. And if anything were to happen to her, the riddle will remain unsolved forever. Ah! Hold it! There's always Pearl Faye. I can simply ask her to help. If she wants money, I have plenty to offer. She's not the kind of person to be tempted by material gain. She certainly wouldn't help you if anything were to happen to her cousin. Or maybe you'd like to go ask the Queen of Kurain to channel the founder for you. He could, but he'd probably get executed for requesting such a thing. It's over. Now confess. You killed Dr. Buff, didn't you? It wasn't supposed to end this way. Mr. Attition Wimperson, are you admitting to committing the crime? You're my lawyer, right? Do something. It's true that I'm your lawyer, and as such, it's my job to defend you. However, defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has. There's something else that's equally as important. And that is finding the truth. What? Mr. Attition Wimperson, you have sought to twist the truth in the dirtiest of ways. I was complicit in your hostage taking, but in a way, I was being held hostage too. Even so, there's still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it all to you, Apollo. Mr. Wright. I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. Therefore, Mr. Attition Wimperson, I must resign as your attorney. No! Yeah. Does this mean I'm under arrest? No! Well, I've nothing to confess. What? I said I've nothing to confess. I don't and I won't, especially not to a plebeian like you. This guy doesn't know when to give up. Besides, there's no truth to these allegations. I mean, look at the suitcase. You won't find a single print of mine on it. All that means is you wiped them off, taking care to only leave Mr. Arabos. As many a great politician has said before me, no comment. In that case, try switching things up, Apollo. Look at the situation from a different angle. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase being dropped from above? I can't find anything immediately. I can't find anything immediately. Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor. Wait. Now wait a damn minute. That's where the... Oh, I get it. At least I think I get it. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think I get it. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay, I do get it. I had to... Okay, yeah, okay, this makes sense. That appears to be a statement. How is that related to this case? On the night of the murder, Your Honor, Miss Army Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burning the orb and subsequently passed out. Right above the coffee bar. But with her there in the wheelchair. The killer wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down onto the doctor. Good point. However, according to Sarge, she woke up just as someone was trying to move her in her wheelchair. Someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? I was so scared I beat a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me. She must have been in the killer's way and had to be moved. Isn't that right, Mr. Attention Wimperson? And if the killer pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, we may yet find the conclusive evidence we need. Exactly. Fortunately for us, that evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers. If only he'd been able to hold on to it just a little tighter. But now, he is neither able to discard nor alter it. Honestly, that piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be here in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better. But this wasn't supposed to happen. No? Well, too bad, because the evidence that sped away from you that night has come back to haunt you, right here in this very trial. Your Honor, the defense's final piece of evidence is this person.
Take that!
Just! On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come to and find someone pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back into her room. She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Not until Athena drew her out through that therapy session, that is. While the killer was able to wipe the prints on the suitcase off, that same can't be said for the prints that got away. My fellow Koreans, great meetings. Well, Mr. Politician Wimperson, try to explain your way out of this one.
The podium is all yours.
Oh, my favorite. Politician, savior of Karain. I am not a crook. My political career can't end like this. I'm destined for great things. Something's wrong. This isn't real. It's a dream, no, a nightmare. No. What? Wait, really? Ah! We? Whoa, no way! Banzai, 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 banzai. Politician arrested on murder charges and stripped of his electoral win. Wait, what? No, please. Wait. Don't go. No, please. Whoa! Grandpa! And that fuck-ass black placard crumbles to dust, as it should. Mr. Atisha Wimperson, are you alright? Bailiff, get him to the first aid station on the double and then arrest this motherfucker. Arrest him right where he stands. Well, this was yet another unexpected turn of events. In light of everything that's been revealed, it seems the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb. Yeah, as I fucking proved from the start. And it seems Mr. Politician Whipperson can be considered the suspect in Dr. Buff's murder. He was the fucking killer! Apollo, I want to thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I didn't have to keep bending the truth. Boot to the head! Boot. Boot to the head. That's what you get, a boot to the fucking head. I don't know what I would have done without you. Don't mention it. You were amazing today, Apollo. Well, I couldn't have done it without Dirk.
A dragon never yields.
Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth. And you're damn right, and I'll say it again for the people in the back. A dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart. Why is it always... See, there are good guys... Wait, no, there are bad guys, and then there are bad good guys. Wait. And then, yeah, good bad guys, what I meant to say. I'm always rooting for the good bad guys. Because, like, they're just better. Oh, wait. Who the fuck is calling me? Go away. I don't know you. I don't like you either. Move. Okay. As it seems both sides have no further objections, would Dirk Sodmati please take the stand?
Daddy.
Wait. I mean, who said that? This court awards the orb to the Defiant Dragons per the stated transfer agreement. What? What? Should the Kingdom of Kurain claim ownership, the matter may have to be deliberated in the court all over again. I just hope, or shall I say pray, that I'm not the judge presiding over that one. Indeed, a trial like that might spark an international incident. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things stir in the air. I know that's right. The revolution. Dark's really serious about this. Ugh, this trial gave me a headache. Yeah, Samaru, we all hear you. We hear you. Wasp, take care of your baby. Take care of your baby. This court is adjourned. This fucking trial gave me such a big ass fucking headache. Nice work, son. We finally broke it through the last obstacle in the road to revolution. Revolution. Just doesn't seem real. Yes, well, to think you actually defeated the Fighter Phoenix. All I can say is, that's my boy. Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows if I'd have won if he'd been able to fight me head on. I see it more like you saved Mr. Wright. Saved him? Yeah, remember what he said? He didn't have to bend the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you. I don't know about that. Still, I guess it is kind of nice to be appreciated. Mr. Dirk, now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you gonna have a spare medium try channeling her? I, for one, would love to see the return of the legendary founder. Yeah, just think about it. Being able to speak to someone right out of the history books. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. What? Why? The face isn't enough. You also need the true name of the one you attempted to channel. Oh, right. Or mention something like that. And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who's been crowned queen. Oh. Fucking, what's that bitch name? In short, the only living person who knows it is the current queen of Kurain, Garan. So without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon. It's no fun. So, Dirk, what do you do now? First, I'll start by tracing the route by which the orb came into Dr. Buff's hands. Now, a political nobody like him couldn't get anywhere near the orb, let alone steal it. He must have had inside help. My money is on someone connected to the royal family. Oh! Oh, right. You said something to that effect back in the cave. I have to play this case through to the end! This is gonna piss me off. Ugh. My fucking head hurts. Whoever it may be, we need to expose their dirty scheme in the light of day. Well, I'm sure Mr. Wright has plenty of information courtesy of his dirty client. He may be able to shed some light on this. Private Justice! That was fine work you did at the trial today. You did your surgery proud. Back at you, Sarge. It took real courage to leave your room like that. It's all thanks to you and Corpsewoman Sykes. With my siege defense over, I can finally sally forth. But the battle's only just begun. One for me and me alone to fight. To lose your mother and then your father. What a terrible thing to endure. Yeah, Apollo doesn't have his parents either. He only has Dirk. Yeah, being wheelchair bound doesn't help. Private Justice. I've been thinking. It's about time I stood on my own 2 feet. After all, I no longer have Papa to call me. Oh, I'm afraid I don't follow. Take a good look, soldier. This is one small step for man, and one giant leap for me. hold my drone for me, would you, Private Justice? Yes, sir. What is she up to? Ooh. Ooh. She can walk. Oh. Flashing. She's standing. What's this? Sarge, you mean your legs? They're... The doctor told me I was ready to walk again months ago. But if I admitted I could walk, I knew I'd have to leave the house. So I faked it. Makes sense, but I kept pretending I couldn't walk. I know Papa's watching over me now, and I'd hate to disappoint him. So, from this day forth, I'm going to march forward on my own 2 feet. What a brave kid, trying to move forward like this. It must be so hard this soon after her father's death. Don't you ever stop. Just keep on walking, comrade. Stay brave, because there will be days when you'll want to stop. But I have faith you'll find a way to muster the strength to push through them. Yeah, you can do it. Hey, Daddy's back. Bing! Oh shit, what is it now? Mr. Wright! What's that look on his face for? Oh, Apollo! Is everything alright with Miss Faye? She's safe, for now. Well then, we better go save her, quick. Where is she anyway? I'm afraid I have some bad news. Huh? Maya's not here in the States. She's still in Kurain. And she's still being held hostage by the mastermind behind this whole thing. Mastermind? That's right. All Letitia Whipperson was nothing more than a pawn. Maya's true abductors in the kingdom of Kurain. Oh, what? I don't understand, Mr. Wright. What in the world is going on over there? Girl, what the fuck? But as shocking as that news was, it was only the beginning. The beginning of something big. Big enough to shake Kurain to its very core. Revolution. I was being swept up in a mighty wave that nothing could stop. Of course, at the time, I had no idea what the days ahead had in store for me, for us. Ugh. You hoes make my head hurt. I've... Ugh. I'm gonna finish this later. uh, I can't. I. Fuck. I need to go. Okay. Ugh. These people make my head hurt. Hello? Oh. What the heck is that? Oh. Oh, girl. Okay. Yes, I remember this case. Oh, but I like this. Personally, I'm rooting for the revolution. I like the bad guys. The not bad guy. Wait, like. Okay.